For the past few weeks, I've been running an AI assistant that works for me 24/7. And honestly, it changed how I run my business. I'm recovering payments I would have never chased down myself, getting revenue reports without logging into a single dashboard, and keeping tabs on my competitors without lifting a finger. And I'll show you how to set up this whole thing in minutes. And this is really different from how most people are using AI right now. Most people open ChatGPT, type something, get an answer, and close it. The second you leave, it stops. This doesn't stop. It keeps going. Now, I want to be clear about what this actually is. This isn't just another chatbot. It sits in the middle of your business and takes action. It can send emails, make outbound calls, recover failed payments, do research, track competitors, and keep running without you having to ask again. You can use it from your phone or computer any time of day, and it responds. And because it's running on your own setup, you're not depending on some random third-party tool. It's your own assistant running 24/7. Let me show you what that actually looks like with some real examples. I run multiple coaching programs and Amazon businesses. Every week, I used to pull my revenue numbers manually, open Stripe, open PayPal, go through each program one by one, and try to piece together what came in and where. That's just the reality when you're running more than one thing at once. Now, I don't do any of that. OpenClaw connects to my payment processors and automatically sends me a weekly report broken down by program. I don't log in anywhere, I don't check anything, it just shows up. The same way some people have a full-time employee sending them a weekly recap, I now get that automatically from OpenClaw. Another thing that used to eat up my time was failed payments. Someone's card fails and suddenly it's on you to chase it down. You send an email, wait, send another one, maybe forget, and that money just sits there. Now that whole process is handled automatically. The moment a payment fails, OpenClaw kicks off a recovery sequence. It sends the emails, follows up again, and keeps going until it's resolved. I'm not opening my inbox, I'm not tracking anything, it's just handled. But here's where it gets really interesting. Take that same failed payment situation and go one step further. OpenClaw connects to an AI call agent that will actually call the customer. And this agent will have the conversation and arrange the payment. I never send a single email, I never make a single call. The whole thing gets resolved without me touching it. That's the part that usually surprises people. And then there's competitor tracking. I have it monitoring competing programs and brands on autopilot. New competitors coming into the space, pricing shifts, changes to how others are positioning their offers. OpenClaw tracks all of it and surfaces what matters. So instead of manually checking in on what everyone else is doing, I just get the information when it's relevant. Now you're probably thinking that sounds like it's going to be complicated to set up. And if you tried to do this a year ago, you'd be right. You would have had to set up a server, manage infrastructure, deal with API keys, a bunch of technical stuff that most people would just give up on. And most people did, but that's not what this looks like anymore. What changed is the setup. I'm using Hostinger for this, and they made this part simple. They have a one-click OpenClaw setup where everything is actually handled for you. No servers, no manual configuration, none of that. You don't have to touch any of it. It also comes with built-in AI models, so you don't need to worry about API keys. It has web access built in so you can pull real information when it needs to. And everything runs in a secure, isolated environment, which means your data stays under your control. That's why this is now actually accessible for regular people, whether you're a creator running e-commerce or building any kind of online business. You just go to the link in the description, click deploy, and it sets everything up for you in the background. There are two plans, OpenClaw on VPS at $8.99 a month, and this is for people who want full control over the setup, but the one I went with is the managed OpenClaw at $5.99 a month, and that's the one I recommend. Everything is already set up for you, zero maintenance, ready out of the box. And I'd make sure you go with the 24-month plan because that locks in the $5.99 rate for a full 2 years. Now that price is already 73% off the regular price just from using the link in the description. And if you use coupon code Travis at checkout, you get an extra 10% off on top of that. Once you complete the checkout, just like that, OpenClaw is already installed and ready to use. The reason this works well is because it's not running on your laptop, it's running on Hostinger servers, which stay on all the time. So even if your computer is off, even if you're sleeping, it's still working. You could wake up and see it already followed up with customers or handled tasks while you weren't even online. That's something you just can't do with normal AI tools. because those only work when you're sitting there using them. Meanwhile, OpenClaw will update you on WhatsApp and Telegram about any updates. You just have to message it back with more instructions or tasks, and the bot will get to it. And once it's running, you can use it for a lot more than the examples I just showed you. Product research, writing ad copy, summarizing emails, sending you a daily update so you know what's going on without opening multiple apps. It's not locked into one use case. You shape it around how you run your business. If you want to try it, go through the Hostinger OpenClaw setup, follow the same steps, and you'll have it running in a few minutes. Start small, don't try to automate everything at once. Pick one thing like your weekly revenue report or your failed payment follow-ups. Let it handle that first. See how it works, then build from there. Because once you see your revenue showing up automatically without logging into dashboards or payments getting recovered without you sending a single email, you're going to start looking at other parts of your business and asking why you're still doing any of it yourself. That's how it starts. You automate the reporting, then the follow-ups, then maybe the research, and over time, more and more of that work just gets handled in the background. If you also want help building the actual e-commerce business behind all this, we do free strategy calls where someone on my team will sit down with you, walk you through how to get started, and put together a custom plan based on your specific situation. No cost, no pitch, just a real conversation about what makes sense for you. The link to apply for that free coaching call is in the description. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.